What's up, guys? Here's another movie review. I'm sort of just thinking of cool movie ideas to just make reviews on, and I'm just thinking about how to make these more interesting. But anyway, today's video is The Prince of Egypt. I don't know if you can see that. But yeah, this movie is a classic in the Christian realm, but really in like any realm. And so we'll take a look at this part. Pretty much, I'm at the beginning. Of course, I and you should have already seen this movie at least 3 times. We can see that Moses is here. He is just pretty much escaped from Egypt. He's pretty much just realized that he is a Hebrew, and he's now kind of in the wilderness in a different environment. He's about to meet his wife right there, and he's sort of just in that environment where he's kind of just learning more about his real self, so which is cool. So you can tell this part is sort of just they're kind of courting. He's meeting his wife's dad, and things like that. So I really like this movie. I haven't been watching it. I think this is the first time I've watched it in like probably at least in last year, like 2019, which sounds kind of bad, but if you watch a lot of movies, then it's, yeah. But anyway, I definitely recommend this movie. Let's see if we can fast forward through some parts. You can see I'm like almost halfway already. Ooh, this is the cool part. So this is the classic scene where Moses meets God. And actually, I think this is after he meets God. I think I might have fast forwarded it too far. Okay, so yeah, this scene, I like how we can kind of bring the Bible to life, we as people, and, really get to see kind of a cool rendition of the Bible story. So this is Moses, and he's looking, at the burning bush. He's like, oh, that's strange. I've never seen this before. And it's clearly something that, it's distinguishable. And yeah, I mean, it looks like God's kind of going off of his curiosity, and God's playing into that. Of course, God can sort of draw us anywhere. I've seen a lot of or the Bible verse that says, that God directs the steps of people. And I'll probably put that verse up here. But yeah, so we can just watch a little bit of it. So wow, we know that God is a consuming fire, and so I think sometimes we're in like certain situations maybe where we may not even realize, like, oh man, this is intense, and then God, he says we can do nothing without Jesus. So I think sometimes, God even has to tell us, like, when, to, like, take off our sandals, for example. Moses, he didn't know that it was a holy place, and it just seemed like a sort of maybe scientific type of thing, where it's like, oh, this is just some, anomaly. This is this can be explained. But in reality, God was behind it. And of course, God spoke, and yeah. So But let's try to fast forward a little bit, and we'll just wrap up this movie review. And I like in the movie that, you know, his wife was one that he actually, you know, had an encounter with when he was under the Pharaoh's like household. He didn't necessarily go to the desert yet. Okay, so here's a cool scene.
Impressive. Very well, Moses. I'll play along. Hotep, hoy! Give this snake charmer our answer.
So, in the movie, the Pharaoh here is actually Moses' brother, and it's depicted as a sort of you know, a different type of kind of derivative from the Bible story. And then we can see that, you know, of course this is the same as the Bible.
Moses turned a snake, turned a staff into a snake, and the Pharaoh advisors were actually able to do that as well, which is crazy. And so even Jesus, he was like, you know, the Pharisees, they could work miracles, and, you know, Jesus was working miracles as well. And so Jesus was like, you know, hey, you guys are working for, you know, the enemy, and I'm not. And that's
a total paraphrase, but yeah. So anyway, you know, definitely if you get a chance, check out this movie again. I'm actually watching it on Hulu. I found it through Comcast. But yeah, this is The Prince of Egypt. So I hope you check it out, and have a great day. I'll see you on the next movie review. See ya!